This program contains coarse language and discusses mature themes. Viewer and listener discretion is advised.
Hello?
I can see you.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Yay.
We did it! We started it. I tell people that every morning that you wake up, that you're given I know it's in the first 5 minutes, you're given 2 F's in the morning every day. I've never given out one. But honestly, today, I did just for you.
Aw, thank you.
I had to because I won't, we've tried this twice now before, and things just keep happening.
Yeah.
And you know what? Today is a beautiful day because y'all welcome back to the Ugly Couch Podcast. I'm your weird host. Don't know why people keep saying that I should do this. I'm Darth Ginger, and we are blessed once again by someone who is just so amazing and makes such beautiful content as well. It's HarlowStarr.
Hi.
How are you?
I am wonderful, thank you.
Good. And I'm just gonna snip this in the butt. You have some amazing tattoos.
Thank you.
What is your inspiration for those?
So, I have an artist in Dallas who she does a lot of
because you're in Texas.
Yeah. She does a lot of cute art, and what I really loved were her inanimate objects with faces. So I had to get some of her art, but I got my coffee cup. She did it with the way that I take my coffee and
what is your coffee? Spill the tea.
Well, it's just a lot of cream and sugar. If I'm making my own, I'm like,
oh no. So how my boyfriend, he makes his coffee, there's no coffee in it. It's just straight sugar. I don't know. Okay. Sorry, my boyfriend is sitting over there. And it's true. You 100% have your coffee.
Why? There's creamer in there too.
There's cream. Well, now you're.
Hey, PC boys said it best. I like some coffee with my sugar and cream.
I like my sugar with coffee and cream.
No one in the world heard that. No one.
Okay.
No, because we got blessed with someone gifted me this beautiful Keurig, and now it froths up the creamer and whatnot.
oh.
And so, but literally, he'll have it'll be like a 12-ounce coffee with frothed up creamer and about 12 pounds of sugar in it. It's true. What is your coffee order?
Well, I started like that when I started drinking coffee because I wasn't a coffee fan till I was 30. I just like it. I don't know. But I started drinking it and it had a lot of cream and sugar at first. But then it was I've been backing off as the years go, and it's less white looking and a little bit more coffee looking. But
a good black coffee. It's fine.
Ooh, I can't.
Oh, I love black coffee. Oh my god. I barely put any sugar or cream into it. That's the only time I drink coffee. Yeah, I know. You wouldn't expect that of a person like me. That's why I don't drink coffee and I drink tea.
I like to get the cold brews from Starbucks if I go to Starbucks.
So good.
That's my thing.
Oh gosh. You can't go. I don't care how controversial Starbucks is. Freaking love Starbucks.
You too.
Can I help you?
I'd like to get my ear pierced.
Well, better make it quick, kiddo. In 5 minutes, this place is becoming a Starbucks.
They're awful, but I love them.
Yeah.
I had credits on DoorDash, but I DoorDashed Starbucks today. I got through part of my morning and I'm like, this is not, I need more coffee.
Oh, I get it. I DoorDash. I know it's 5 minutes down the road, but I don't have my car because my boyfriend drives our car. And I was like, I know I can get on the rail, and it took me about 10 minutes to go to McDonald's. But instead, I paid the extra $10 to get it DoorDash to me. And it's like the simplest order. It's just a McChicken, a McDouble, and a medium fry. And I paid $20 for that. And I was like, you're an idiot.
Yeah, I mean, all I got today were some of the egg bites. Those little
They're so good. They're so simple. We could probably make it, but I don't have the time or energy for that.
I have an Instant Pot and an egg mold. Like I can do it.
I could do it. I don't want to. I'd rather wait the extra 27 minutes and pay the extra $5.
Yeah, I'm like addicted to DoorDash, Amazon, all these things that really like blew up during COVID because we were all stuck. Yeah, I'm still stuck on all that.
You have an Amazon wish list, right?
I do.
What is like one of like the top things on your Amazon wish list right now that you really want?
There are some really cute paddles on there.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how good they are for like actual use, but they're really cute. It says like attitude adjustment on it.
Is it like leather or wooden?
Wooden.
Okay, I'll make sure the link is down below. Go gift this woman, okay, please. She deserves it so much. I'm infatuated by you.
Oh, thank you.
Like when I found your profile, I was like, say less. Like I want to interact with you so much. And the fact that this is like our fourth time, like even being like, on video chat and whatnot, but like interact with you. You're so amazing. And you put out so much positivity out on the internet.
Thank you. I try. Because I know in my head I'm not always the most positive person, but I try not to dwell on it.
Yeah, because that was the funny thing that you and I talked about was, positivity, but you have like no positivity towards like your body image.
Oh yeah, that's really hard for me. And the attention sometimes is really hard for me to comprehend because
Me too. I got to see your profile every day, and it's really hard for me to just not go over to Texas again. But unfortunately, my boyfriend is from Texas, and exes are in Texas, so I can't.
Oh,
Can't really do that.
yeah.
I know you're gorgeous, and you shine like a diamond. Like it's amazing.
Oh, thank you. I grew up an ugly duckling. And made fun of a lot, especially for weight. And I've weighed up to 273 pounds. I've lost about 70. I had gastric bypass like
Wow.
9 years ago. So I'm like way out from that. But yeah, going from weighing that much to what I weigh now, it messes with your head. Like I still feel most of the time that I'm still really big, and I'm not.
I mean, you're big in the bosom, so I'm very jealous of your girlies. Like I'm sitting here like, yeah, cool.
I didn't lose a whole lot here. I mean, I did get bigger when I was bigger, but I didn't lose much, which is amazing.
You gotta have kids. I'm kidding. No, I'm good. I have Ella. That's good. Sorry, I have an audience now. Okay. But yeah, no, I mean, it's beautiful that you've gone on this beautiful journey of, I need to lose my track of thought. Thank you. I love you. It's great. But that must have been, especially mentally, always imagining yourself that size, and now, I'm sure even then you looked amazing. And now that you're embracing it.
I really did, honestly. Like I've always, I guess, been proportionate. And so even when I had a bigger belly, like my boobs got a little bit bigger, so it kind of compensated, and my hips were a little bit bigger. And so I know
you got those birthing hips.
Oh God, yeah. I don't know. I wonder if that was because I had a kid so young.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if maybe just it made me whiter. I don't.
How young when you had your first? If you don't mind me asking.
19, barely. I just turned 19.
Wow.
Yeah, I met his dad when I was a senior and was pregnant by April of that year. And I went to a private Christian school, so I could have been expelled. Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
you were born naughty.
yeah.
I'm just a good rebel redhead. It's okay.
So yeah, I mean, I had him, when I had just turned 19, and it, completely changed my life, obviously. Had my other one at 23, and I'm done. No more. No más babies.
No must. Please, por favor.
No, no.
I'm done. Well, and you're still really young.
Ish.
Well, I mean, listen. Yes, you are. But I cannot wait to hit the big 4-0, and I'm so envious of you. Because you're going to hit there before me, right?
Yeah. It's next year.
Everyone send her happy birthday gifts. Fuck off. I don't care. It's early. I don't fucking care. Send her some fucking gifts. The wish list is down below. Thank you. Do it, dog. I won't do anything. I'll cut off a leaf of my plant. No, I won't do that. I'm sorry. But that's incredible. And you're also doing beautiful content, which you keep bashing, or you're saying that you're having a bad time on OnlyFans?
It's not been as successful as I hoped. I don't know.
How did you start deciding to go to OnlyFans? Because I'm definitely well known to not be. I don't mind that people do OnlyFans. I just don't support how it works, especially now that they changed a lot of the rules.
Oh yeah, and they take so much. It's not fair. But
How much do they take?
20%. Yeah. And I don't think anybody realizes that either. If you're not in it or you have looked it up or whatever, because I've seen it on Twitter, pretty much all of these services, 20% or more. It's ridiculous.
Wow. So you have to already be like a big name to even get a good cut.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you're going to go to OnlyFans, you already have to be an influencer and then bring that following with you to OnlyFans to be successful. And maybe I'm wrong, but that's what it feels like to me, is that you already have to have like a fan base before starting OnlyFans. And I kind of just started ground level, like I'm not telling anyone, because I was embarrassed. I was really embarrassed. Well, okay, so I grew up religious, and sex was
Wait, what religion?
it was like non-denominational Christian.
Non-denominational Christian. I've never heard that.
Okay, so they were affiliated with Assemblies of God, and they're basically charismatic. That's what I was looking for. The people that like jump up and down in church and they're falling over and speaking in tongues. That's what I grew up with.
Oh, a cult. So,
I mean,
I'm not sorry if anyone gets offended by me saying that. That's exactly what it sounds like.
well, okay, so, and especially in the school that I went to, it was just very, I have religious trauma from growing up in this environment. And so
We've had plenty of guests on here on the podcast that have had the same thing. So I totally understand that.
it's kind of interesting. But yeah, it was crazy growing up that way and being told that, sex is just bad unless you're married. And then it's great, but only if you're married. And so I grew up with a lot of like shame because I got pregnant while I was still in school. I got ostracized from the church. Like they just
Did they like personally like come up to you and be like, "Hey, you're out"?
No, but like my friends stopped talking to me and people were talking behind my back. Like I had never had that happen in my life until then. And yeah, I had an entire friend group that just disappeared. So I felt extremely lonely like throughout my pregnancy because most of my friends were just gone.
That's wild. That like it's so it blows my mind because I wasn't. I mean, my grandparents, they were very Christian. We'd go there every summer when I was a kid, and we'd go to like Christian summer camp and whatnot. I never could click into that. They really wanted me to, and I was like, sorry. And I've talked about this on the podcast before. I'll keep it short, simple. Simple? Is that a word? Nope. But it was the greatest thing. My grandmother, who recently passed away, y'all know about it. I an accident leaked out that I was, getting into the adult industry, and it leaked out to all my phone contacts. And she found out, and this woman was the most Christian woman I've ever met in my entire life, and she was the first one out of everyone to be like, "I love you. I support the crap out of you." She didn't say crap. She probably said like something very nice, but yeah, she was like, "I support you. Like, do what you do." Like, I was like, "Thank you." She was also like 5'2". I could look down and be like, "All right, grandma, thank you." But it blows my mind that like so many religions don't like accept that. It's crazy, and the fact that we were all raised up on such religions like that, and to now feel that shame. I'm sorry that you had to feel that way.
Yeah, it was not great, and it really like it hindered my sexuality, I think, because I was just scared, of like what people thought at that point of me. And being 18 years old, you
Having
still
a kid, yeah.
you really care about like what people think of you at that age. And it was rough. But I got through it, obviously. I'm very proud of my kid. He's now 19, the age I was when I had him, which
Woo! He's gonna have a baby soon.
don't say that.
I didn't mean to manifest that. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
You could be. Listen, it's a good time to be a grandma. Why not?
Yeah. I told them they can't make me a grandma until I'm 40. Okay, please.
Can you just wait a little bit? Hit 21 when you can legally hit up a bar, okay? And then you can take that drunk girl home. It's fine. Because you have very much blossomed into, the kink world because you're into poly, which is beautiful. The fact that you've gone to something, very hard and religious and, shame and whatnot, but now you're blooming.
Trying, yeah. And this has only started since I was about 35.
So you're super new into it.
I am. I was introduced to FetLife like 2016. So it's been a while that I've been there.
You spent some time, yeah.
Yeah, I spent time off of it too. I didn't deactivate or anything. I just never logged on. And
it's changed a lot since then.
It has. It has. So it's been interesting, definitely, as I'm becoming more active on the site, which is like kind of related to OnlyFans, but not, because I'm using my OnlyFans persona and everything, but it's really like I'm looking for personal connections. It's not like related to OnlyFans or anything else.
You like to keep it pretty intimate, I believe.
I do, yeah. There's definitely a line there, but like it's hard to explain if you don't. I don't know. I have a sex work mindset.
Yeah. Well, I get that. Yeah, because with at least from my personal experience, I hate using the word followers because I don't give a fuck about those numbers. It doesn't do me any good. I appreciate that, but they're all my friends. I interact with as many of them as I possibly can, and I like to. If you want to send me a message, okay, cool. I don't mind talking to you. I reply to every message that I ever get sent because I want to be able to have that little like intimacy. It's not just like if you send me a dick pic, cool, thank you. But like if you actually want to have a bold conversation with me, wait, I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
And I think that that's a beautiful thing about OnlyFans is that you get this separation from something like FetLife or like people like me. I'll be a fucking honest person, and like I stand all day long. And it's just because I'm an exhibitionist and I like to show off. But when you get that one thread of like beautiful interaction with someone, it means so much.
Yeah.
And I think that OnlyFans can, it really does provide that.
It does. Because you can choose to have people tip you in order to send a message. I leave mine free. Like I think it's cool to be able to interact. I think that makes it more personal. And I'm not like I don't have as many followers as I would like to have, I guess I will say. But
by the way, her OnlyFans is down below. Please go subscribe and tip this woman, please. Thank you.
I do have the time to interact with people right now, so I'm going to do that as much as I can.
It's a lot of work. I mean, we try our best, being, online. You can call yourself an influencer as well, because you really are. You've influenced me. Just like when I saw your profile, I was blown away.
Oh,
like you're gorgeous. Like and what you put into your profile is amazing. You're pretty straightforward, down to what I just said to someone earlier, down to the nitty gritty. Like
yeah.
This is just hi. This is me.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't like hiding things. I just want to be open about who I am, and
I was gonna say the girls are definitely not hiding.
No, they're not. I made sure they were on display, actually.
I know. Take a screenshot, tag us on this, all right?
All right. Oh, here we go. Cool.
No one knows what she just did except for me. And if you do know, please leave a comment. Oh my gosh. I fucking love the world of pink. It's so beautiful. Just meeting people like you. It's just the goddamn ugly couch. And this is the most exposed the ugly couch has been. Everyone, this is what it looks like. Stop asking about it, okay? This is literally what it looks like. Because it's usually I'm on the other side of the couch and I have it covered in blankets. This is... It's so nasty. It's just going to get nastier tonight. So it's fine. You'll find that later out on the night. Maybe I'll tweet out about it. But, so how did... I totally lost track. I was asking about poly. So have you been in a poly relationship?
Yes. I've been in a couple.
Uh-huh.
And they're hard to explain. Like, I feel like everything that I've experienced so far has been complicated. And it doesn't have to be. It's just that's how it was. So I feel like I still have a lot to learn, which I don't know. I think maybe we all do all the time, but I don't know. I have issues with jealousy personally. So that's my problem with polyamory. And it's a natural feeling. It's normal. It's just, how do you deal with it? And sometimes I don't deal with it in very healthy ways. And so I'm working on that. But right now I'm like hella single. So not just
so are you like up for grabs to being a unicorn?
Oh yeah.
I don't have my microphone anymore. Okay, hey guys, looking for a unicorn in Texas?
I have been.
You have been a unicorn?
I have.
How was that?
I mean, it's fun until it's over. And then I'm the one that's kind of like hurt because they go on with their life.
And you gotta go home and color yourself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go buy you like a unicorn stuffy just to like make sure it's with it.
You just made my say.
You deserve it. I mean, going through something like that, I know that my boyfriend and I, we've had a unicorn, and understanding that perspective, it sucks, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that that's why she chose to go monogamous in a relationship, because she wanted that, you know, romantic, you know, intimacy relationship.
Yeah.
But a lot of people will put out there, they're like, I'll be a unicorn, it'll be fine. I'm like, no, it won't. Because in the moment, it's so much fun, you know?
Yeah.
But that's gone. It's just removed underneath your seat, you know?
Yeah, and it's hard for me because it's like it was so much fun that I want to do it again, but I know what comes later, and I don't want to go through all that all over again.
Yeah. Could you not take it with my light already? Thank you. The light's already broken. I don't see that. Sorry. Oh no. You're gonna open up all the curtains. I'm gonna be so fucking mad. This is why I don't do. Okay. This is why I don't do podcasts while you're here. I love you. Get the fuck out. Go home. Oh fuck, home is here. But yeah, no, I've had a lot of people ask me to be their unicorns, and I was like, I can't do that because I'm such a like very like emotional attached person.
Me too. So it's hard.
Yeah, but I mean, I hope you had like some positive, you know, times with the unicorn.
Definitely. I definitely did. Like I had experiences that I've never had before, you know.
Okay, what kind?
Oh,
of
well, I mean, I had never been in a threesome until I became a unicorn, or
Oh,
it's the first time. Yeah. So this was like 2 years ago. So all of that was pretty new. Yeah.
and
It's so much fun.
everyone sit down. Let's listen to this.
I I had a lot of fun. So, you know, I went to my first strip club. I had never been until a couple of years ago.
Same. I've never been to a strip club until like 2 years ago.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, I was really stoned and I'm sitting there overwhelmed because I'm very ADHD. So like,
Oh yeah, I had to focus on 10
oh,
different things at one time.
huh?
I'm the same thing. I have to focus on 10 things at one time.
Yeah. And there was, you know, so much going over the speakers, like talking, and then the lights and the
Yeah,
music,
the lights. Yeah.
women. And I'm just like, overstimulated and couldn't really do much. Like I was really nervous to go up and like put $1 in and like
I want to be so polite and not touch you in an inappropriate way, but then they'll shove your face into their tits. I'm like, okay, this is fine.
but yeah, I mean I was like, I'm sorry here. Oh well. I know now like how it works, and if I ever go back, like I think I would like to think that I'd be a little bit more brave.
If you ever come to the Phoenix area, I will happily go to a strip club with you.
Yay!
That would be so much fun because I just went with Mac last weekend,
Oh,
and he like gave me a bunch of like singles, and like I sat in front of the girls on the stage and just putting it. I got tits and butt just right in my face,
oh, that's fantastic.
and hopefully, fingers crossed, everyone, that one of the girls at there might be on the podcast. So we'll see if he reaches out to me. He's gorgeous.
Cool.
Cool. But no, that and so okay, so we're at the strip club. What happens after the strip club? Okay.
Well, that was, I can't remember if that was the first time. I don't think it was. But because we would like go out and do things and then always come back and have insane sex. And it was great. But like I said, until it wasn't, you know. Um, but it was definitely a learning experience.
Do you mind me asking what went wrong?
I don't know if I want to talk about that.
That's fine. Totally okay. It happens all the time. So
Yeah, I mean, all three of us went our separate ways, and they were married.
oh wow.
It was bad. So
That's crazy. And it happens, unfortunately, you know, we've had our personal, my boyfriend and I've had that personal experience, and it sucks, but, because we felt like we were the reason why that happened.
mm,
And it's, I don't ever want, I encourage people having threesomes. Please don't feel like this is discouraging. It's fun, but it happens, shit happens. And it's just,
yeah, you
it is
kind of
what it
be
is.
prepared for like what might happen after.
Yeah. So, but I'm glad that you're still happy, and it sounds like you had other experiences after that.
I did, yeah. And I mean, I've just been able to like explore that side of my, kink, what I like, and it's been a lot of fun. But I have like all these ideas.
Please
So,
tell.
well, I mean, I've been with it's been two women and a man. Um, I would like to have two men. Like, I think that would be amazing. I would like to be in more than that, like couples. I like it. It's fun.
What has been like your favorite experience of just recent times?
My favorite experience?
Yeah, like one that could possibly stick out in your brain.
Uh, okay, so I had one picture that I used on OnlyFans, and it's of me in the abandoned building in
I'm already hooked. Go ahead.
in the Rocky Mountains, and I'm like squatting and getting myself off. Oh no, my camera.
Oh,
Did it?
it'll come back. It's okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, I'm like rubbing my clit and I'm ready. Like I was so horny and it was so cold.
Ooh, some
Oh.
temperature play.
It was in the Rockies, so there was still snow all around. We had to cross a frozen river to get to this building. It was so cool. It was such a really cool experience. Um
And that's only on your OnlyFans?
I do have it was my profile picture for a long time of
I was
me.
gonna say, I feel like I remember that.
Well, yeah, but it's just me like it was after. So I'm just like leaning against the wall and this is like the downstairs and it's completely graffiti.
Yeah.
It was so cool. If I could go back, I would like and just explore. It was
It
fun.
was so cool. It was fucking freezing.
Yes.
It's totally worth it.
It was, but oh my God. And what had happened was I was like, I'm cold. Can you warm me up? And then the rest is history. We ended up having sex like in the abandoned building.
Oh my God, I thought you were gonna say it ended up we didn't do anything. We got too cold or just went, but it's so much better.
What?
I thought you were gonna say we got too cold and ended up just going home. No, you guys fucked it.
No. No. No, we had fun.
That's beautiful. And so you're into being an exhibitionist and public play and whatnot.
Yes, absolutely.
Have you ever been caught yet?
I I got caught when I was 18. It was something at the time that I didn't realize was exhibitionism, but it was in a car. We were playing in a car because we were teenagers, and we were dumb. We went and parked at the local mall, and mall security came.
When malls still exist.
The mall still exists, yes. But local security came and like knocked on the window right as he came.
It's like the scene of Titanic with it.
Yes, it was. Oh God, I was so embarrassed. I got dressed as fast as I possibly could. Like, didn't get my panties on all the way. So like,
So halfway on, I swear to there.
and
Pussies out and everything, but they're on.
they questioned me about like whether or not it was consensual. because they were scared that like he was raping me in the car, and I'm like, no, it's fine. And they're like,
no, I'm okay with this. I was enjoying myself until you got here.
right. But yeah, and I was like so embarrassed. And now I think I would be less embarrassed, but like upset, because I'm 38 now. I'm pretty sure they'd, throw me in jail or something if I got caught. But
If I went to jail just because I was having sex in public, I would fucking love it. I'd be like, hey, cool, I'm having a good time. I'm sorry that you're jealous. Like, sorry you can't get a blowjob at a fucking Walmart parking lot. Like, sorry you prefer Target or Trader Joe's. Ew. Oh, I gotta stop making these jokes. It's just gonna fucking haunt me for my life. I'm sorry, everyone. I love Target and Trader Joe's, but fucking blowjobs are better at Walmart. Only if you have covered parking, which does not exist. I've looked it up. It does not. Well, um, fuck. I suck at this. Is there anything that you want to plug in before we like wrap this up? Because you are so amazing, and you are such an inspiration, and I commend you so much on the journey that you've gone through in the past 5 years. Of you're not 38. There's no way you're 38. You look gorgeous. You're gorgeous. 10 out of 10.
thank you.
Like you're fucking incredible, and like, tangerine is your color for sure.
Thanks.
So if there's anything that you want to plug in, please do so.
Well, like she said, my links are below, and I'd really appreciate it if you at least go check them out. That's all.
And you are just so fantastic, and I love seeing you being active on FetLife, whenever you are, and it's incredible. Your journey, especially with healthcare and going through what you're going through right now, and just being you. People just need to learn how to just be themselves. Like again, I'll keep saying this. If you like put a finger in your butt while you're in the shower, that's okay. Fine. It doesn't make you weird. It just makes you human.
Yeah.
And I do it sometimes too. That motorcycle better shut the fuck up. I am recording right. Oh, I want to get one of those. If I get like a little like recording, like
Sign.
yeah, that'd be sick.
That would be sick.
My neighbors would hate me. Well, HarlowStarr, thank you so much for being about your couch. You have been nothing but amazing. And if you ever want to be back on, please let us know.
Okay. Sounds good.
Well, thank you guys for tuning back in to whatever the fuck this is. I'm Darth Ginger. This is HarlowStarr. I'm still not doing the outro because it's been episode 30-something. I don't fucking know. But thank you. And you've been awesome.
Thank you.
All right. Y'all have a weird fucking day.